going through it with Kathleen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's such a different angle.
Right.
Because IOP, did you go through all that? IOP, PHP, 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. I mean,
yeah. You know
again,
what they do is though, it's down in Florida. It's so corrupt. They honestly, they don't. They naturally everyone wants to make a lot of money. That's a given. But you can make a lot of money, but just you can do it the right way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't have to scam anybody. You don't.
1,000 people at the DMV.
Right. That's just telling me that.
And I'm like,
Bobby, yeah, you're gonna be clicking away, Bobby. We're gonna take pictures.
Here, so let me show you out the wall.
Wow.
Kev, I shut off the alarm
Alright.
already, so it doesn't get to rotate.
So then we got this space, which actually
This is great.
the space was actually originally this right here
Yeah.
was part of a second business
Okay.
that went out of business. So I took it, we carved out this to make the gym what it is now. And then so Kathleen had this challenge of an L to create Optimal Wellness.
This is unbelievable.
And this she's
My head is reeling.
Yeah.
The potential is staggering. Wow.
so this is where Optimal Wellness is.
Oh, wow.
So this is the back room. This is
I
what
love the colors and everything. It's very settling. Oh my gosh, I'm like, no, this is unbelievable. Oh, this is beautiful.
this is Kathleen.
This is beautiful.
The challenge that she had, I mean, she had an L.
Bobby, look at this.
So what she
area.
did, was she created this gorgeous space. This actually was the only thing that she kept, and she matched it up with this.
And she did a great
because
job
it was like
doing
this
that.
massage. It wasn't legit, but it was like
It was green.
It was green.
It was lime green.
What?
Because it was called green, not with any
Yeah,
reflexology.
people thought it was mine.
But it was lime green, walls, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lime green.
Love the
No, it doesn't
artwork.
cut it.
But then she creates these rooms.
This one might be filled with stuff.
Yeah, this one we have. It is
This
filled.
is
That's
our-
my old.
This is
our
like the
closet.
junk drawer.
Yeah, that's our closet.
No. That's
Storage.
actually we'll have. So you'll see that. So we got.
Oh, wow. And the different lighting, I like that.
Yeah.
Bobby, look at this.
And it's all. So you can chill out here. We can do massages. We'll put the IV pole in here, so for people who want to detox
These are all
without.
billable things.
And then this used to be. This was my office, and I'm like, get rid of it. I don't need an office.
Right.
I want to treat people. I don't care.
Wow.
I said I'll do my notes on the sidewalk. So anyway, so this is where you can see. Potentially, we're gonna have probably 2, if not 3, we could fit in here.
Right, yeah.
And then we're gonna renovate this. So we figured that we could do right now, probably 12 comfortably. She would renovate this, keep this part, because this is like, and then between this and the different rooms and in the back, we can have 12 guys being
With
treated.
different therapists, counselors, you can treat 12, but while those 12 are being treated here, there's other buildings, they're doing the empowerment. Another 12, just rotate them in and out.
Ultimately though, we're gonna grow out of this place.
No doubt.
That's why I basically told him, I said,
Oh, we gotta have the whole
I
property.
said, could we put medical on this zoning? He said, light, industrial, he goes, pretty much you can do anything. So ultimately, we're gonna have, like he's got in the corner of this building, this big empty space. Ultimately, what I see is like,
Right.
well, unfortunately, like the cancer centers.
Right.
Open room,
Yeah.
and then basically have.
Now, if we buy this property, do we become the landlord to the pizzeria and to the other people? Those are things you
I don't know
have
if
to
they ever
figure out
want, I don't
too.
know if this property is for sale. I mean, that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Do we have access through the road to get to the property?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I'd buy this property too, because then I can take over the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That'll end up happening down the road.
So what we have now, though, we're ready now is, so we got a counseling room here. Kathleen created this. So this is where that's enough to counsel everybody. I got all my supplements here.
Right.
everything.
Wow.
I mean, this was the utility room, and this is behind there is all the utilities. And this is what this is the kind of thing that she sees this and creates.
Wow. I'm very impressed.
So this is the other room. So what we'll do tomorrow is, that's for our
When we bring Michael Caridi here, we'll come beforehand and have it all lit and ready and open for him.
Oh,
So when he walks
that's
in,
happening.
he's
Yeah.
gonna be blown away.
Oh, she'll stage it
And
perfect.
What I did here is
Staging's everything.
Yes. This can leave. This is actually, we can put this away. I can actually put 3 people here comfortably, and then we put the TV up so they can watch TV.
Right.
It's interesting though with non-vets is that they start talking to each other, and next thing you know, you got some misinformation going
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
Well, I did that, and I'm like, I gotta separate these
Yeah.
guys. I
Of
said,
course you do.
"No."
Well,
But-
there's different reasons why too. They start talking about their war stories, and then they glamorize getting high because they don't want to remember, wanting to kill yourself in a hotel room.
Right.
They remember, yeah, the party and the music, yeah, but then at the end of the night, while everybody's sleeping, you're awake and you're
Yeah.
sweating to death and wanting to die. So when they're together, that's what happens with the younger people. People that are a little older, they're like,
So if we ever get this thing rolling, we could do 10 to 12 here
Wow.
easily with the gym, and it's just housing. Where are we gonna put
right
them?
back there.
The question is, we can use that house, but I think they rented the top. I mean, we do have a house, I just don't know how many bedrooms are in there. And,
No, we'll build this up a building. I'm telling you right
That
now.
takes time, I wanna start treating them.
No,
faster.
we're gonna start treating right away, but while we're, see,
Where would
this
we-
is,
where would we
this
house
is
them
where
though?
the mission is and the vision is. That's why I have a mission statement and a vision statement. The vision statement, this is where your big donors are gonna buy into. Wow, really? This is what you wanna do? And they're gonna see your passion, our passion. And they're gonna go, they're gonna get that done.
But where would we house them?
For now, we're gonna have to work out a deal like where I'm staying. So they don't have to know what they are,
Right,
and we're gonna have someone,
there.
no matter who it is, we'll hire, if it's 2 people, they have to be there.
Or we
Monitor
just,
them.
or like we did in Florida, we find houses that are for rent.
Yeah, we could find a house for
And
rent,
then stick somebody in the house, be the,
but you'd need a pretty damn big house. But you're putting 2 beds in a room, so if you have a 5-bedroom house, you have 20 people living there. Because they put
That's
2
the
single
challenge.
beds.
well, that's the challenge too, because if these guys are coming out of town, it's a 30-day program, and then if they wanna stay, we have transition.
Right.
That's where it gets a bit.
Well,
of a
all that
challenge.
is
It's not a
figuring it
challenge
out.
once this is built. We anticipate
Right.
that. We have the house where they're, the acute house, and then, okay, you're gonna stick around for how many?
See, I wouldn't mind if the house, naturally funding is number 1. I could raise money in South Florida, raise money from people all over the country, and Caridi could throw a couple of fundraisers in Greenwich and in New York City. I think no matter what this is for sale, get the people in DC behind it too. We'll raise the money.
Yeah.
See, and that's the key. That and the money to develop it. Then I don't care if we do temporary housing in that house, because it's, we need people here because we need to bring in money.
Right.
We need to bring in money. But funding, I'm hoping that enough funding comes in right away.
Texting right now.
I'll do a fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago for veterans. I'll get the president there.
Yeah. Right.
What are you kidding me? President comes there, we'll raise $1 million in a night. The last fundraiser I was there was it's called the Young Adventurers. It's all Palm Beach Islanders mega wealthy. So a couple of people on Palm Beach Island 30 years ago, 25 years ago, they have their children tutor, mentor underprivileged kids, So it grew and it grew and it grew. I was at a fundraiser for the Young Adventurers a couple months ago, and they raised $600,000 in a night. And that's an obscure charity. I know the Navy SEAL Foundation, they do only a couple of fundraisers a year. The one in New York City they do, last year they raised 8.
Where are you going? Hey, excuse me. Just because you got your car.
What's your depth? What's the lace depth? Anyone know?
Cropped out.
12 feet? Right. Yeah, sure.
This is the one that was built a couple of years ago. This guy,
This one right here, the acre.
you can see he did all that down is like a kitchen, just like we have outside.
Yeah.
Wait, the Bosco?
Oslo, yeah.
They sold that.
I know.
Special needs. And they had special needs kids. And at the church it had a special needs equestrian mission. And I put these kids with cerebral palsy on horses and watched them go. One with the horse. And I found the purpose. And all of a sudden I was happy again. I don't know if you guys do volunteer work at all. When I was your age, I was about me, and I lived for baseball.